Hello guys and welcome back. It's been some time since um last video I blew my 50k TopStep account, and I started two other accounts, 100k and 150k, which I actually blew the those combines as well. um which, yeah, it is what it is. What's happened since then is that I started in Apex evaluation, which I passed, but my bank reacted the payment to activate it. So that's just money in the drain, but it was like 40 bucks or 33 bucks. And so I started these two 50k combines. I started them 4 or 5 days ago. And today I actually passed them both. As you can see here, 5 trading days and 4 trading days on this one. As you can see, I've taken a lot of trades. I think I just want to clarify that, first of all, TopStep, the statistics doesn't show what it really is, because when you scale in or and out of a position, they count everything as one trade. Like every time you click buy or sell. So even though like I took 17 trades this day, it was 17 trades because I only traded one NQ contract, but that's say today or this day. I've traded a lot of contracts and I scale out and in and out, whatever, doesn't matter. Second of all, um, I don't give a shit about over trading or what people want to call it. If you understand what price is doing, that's all that matters. And if you choose to take one setup or two setups a day, and you just focus on getting like the whole thorough process, waiting for price to develop and bam, 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 and tap into whether breakout structure after you tap into this 50-minute fair value gap. If you want to enter here in this fair value gap, and then you want to go along and you want to have your stop loss underneath the low, and you want to target whatever you want to target here, that's fine, right? As long as you understand what price is doing, that's the only thing that matters, and that's the only thing that you make money off in trading. So that's why if I'm taking scalps, I just if I'm trading, I'm doing what I anticipate the market to do and what is most likely to happen, and then I take trades based on that. So yeah, I've traded a lot. Obviously, these have been scalps, as I said, and not like yeah, longer trades that I've held for a longer time. Still a couple of minutes. I think I expected my average to be a little bit shorter, but it's fine. So I passed these two. 65% win rate. Not a lot else to say about that. Just hoping to make more videos like this. We can actually go over like this thing right here. Why I'm interested in going long here. Obviously, I passed my accounts. I'm just gonna go over, and I'm also gonna go over why I can take long scalps, because I don't need the price to go here. I don't need to have a 1 to 3 risk reward and go in here, or 1 to 2 even go in here and have a stop loss here and target this. But I can anticipate that price wants to move higher because we have a 50-minute fair value gap that we reacted in during Asia session. When we tapped into this once again, we got a reaction. And I also anticipated a reaction because I want to come up to these highs right here. And so yeah, and I think this, yeah, yesterday we acted in a 4 hour fair value gap, which is strong. So I do want to see higher prices. But yeah, we tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap, also respected this 5-minute fair value gap at the same time. Just saying, price is reacting. And what we have done here is we have shown strength. I mean, if we would want to reverse, or at least if we had like a strong push down, then we could have gone down. Let's see, from here of this order block that we have right here, or basically the whole way up. So the thing is, I am still looking to go long because I really want to see these highs get taken. Mainly because we're delivering from a 4-hour fair value gap here and a 15-minute fair value gap here. And I do want to see this liquidity and also this fair value gap here gets taken. So what do I want to look for right here? Also, one thing I didn't say was that we also ran all this low resistance liquidity. So all of London session, all the longs have been liquidated or stopped, which I like. And what is going on with this chart? So what I want to look for right here is this fair value gap. I think it's a 15-minute fair value gap, this zone. I do not want to stress taking longs inside of this area. I do want to chill out when we're inside here. And what I do want to notice is that we are inside that fair value gap, that inverse fair value gap on ES right now. But we also have this 15-minute fair value gap that we haven't tapped into. And this is where the possibility comes in. So either if we want to react down, right? Either we react, if we just look on ES, either we want to react from this inverse fair value gap and go further down. It would make sense because we're taking all this liquidity here. Some shorters have been stopped. But the other option is that we want to react from this 15-minute fair value gap here, or we just run through it. But these are the rare cases, okay? And as I said before, I'm expecting us to run through both of these fair value gaps. But if we were to be short, right? Or if someone would want to take shorts. But if we would retrace from this fair value gap, then I wouldn't want to see. I wouldn't even want to see us go up here, because this strength here shows me that it's too much strength or too much volume to retrace from here, and that's what I think. And also because we have a very strong 15-minute fair value gap over here. But as I said, it's just possibility. I'm never 100% sure, but if I do want to take longs, then I would look to take longs once we see some type of disrespect of this inverse, and I have to look for signs very early. And then I'd want to look for longs inside the upper half of this inverse, and I would say until somewhere around here in this fair value gap. And same applies obviously on Nasdaq, and I am going to trade Nasdaq if I were to take this trade. So the thing I want to look for now, because now is a good time for price to react down if it wants to continue down. So I want to look at what we respect and what we don't respect. Here we have a perfect order block or breaker or whatever you want to call it on ES and on NQ. Are we reacting from the middle of that or no? Or are we reacting at all? That's what I want to see. If we were to get a reaction right about somewhere around here, maybe if we can come down to the middle of it, yeah, right here. If we can get a reaction from here, I would want to scalp down to 15-second or the 5-second chart just to see what we're doing. But we should always also be cautious because we are in an inverse 15-minute fair value gap, and I don't expect us to react all the way down here. We could still come down to this 1 minute and retest it. So we have to be cautious. But also, if I want to scalp, I'm just looking for a few points. As you can see, we reacted pretty quickly from the 50% of this order block, which is nice. And I want to see some type of strength or change in state of delivery of this 5 minute, right? And that's what I like to see here. It's gonna go fast now. Inverse value gap. If we tap into this on the 5 minute, it could be a nice position to take. I'm just gonna show you. I'm not gonna take a position, but I just want to show you that even if it's a 5 minute time frame or if it's 5 second, the algorithms still works the same. Missed entry, but we see the strength that we want to see. There we go. So I wouldn't want to enter here though, because I don't like that reaction down. I want to be on the right side of the curve, if you say that. I'm not in a position yet, and I wouldn't want to be in one either. I'm just observing what price is doing right now. But this area that we're in right now, the 50% of this order block is a really high probable. It's high probability that price is gonna react upwards from here. But I still want my confirmation, obviously. And if we were to close a candlestick above somewhere around here, on the 15 second, I wanna go long, right? And we're talking about scalping, but also long positions. Like if I were to go long, I can also hold my position. Let's see, I went long here. I would have my stop initially right here or something. I could target the 50% of this for rally up. So, but I still just want to look for scalps. So price is working, accumulating, either to go down or continue up. So never mind this. If we close the candlestick above somewhere around here on the 50 second, I would like to get into a position. Okay. No. Here. Perfect. That's my entry, right? Having a pretty loose stop as we start this. But can tighten up afterwards. And what I'm doing, if I were to be in a trade, I would go in small to start with. And then, yeah, when we come down here, I would just scale into the position more and more and more. So now my average would be somewhere around here, because I would have gotten in more here. And my stop is still not like intact, or it's not specified, because I feel like you really need to let price work in these scenarios, especially when you're on the 15 second. But my average would be around here, and now I have definitely a hard stop, especially if we can close strong here. Wait, no, we can. There we go. Okay. Now I would have my stop somewhere around here. The thing is, we've already taken 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 points, almost 7. Here, almost 7 points. And I would already start to scale out my position, because I went in here, and I went in somewhere around here. So my average is here, as I said, somewhere around there. And I already have a winning trade. The thing is with this trade is, I believe it's gonna hold for way longer than just this target. Whoa. Yeah, that's right. So now we'll just let this work. Yeah, actually, this trade is going all the way here. I know it looks weird that it's a 1 to 10, but I'm not deciding if it's a 1 to 10 or 1 to 1.5. You know, it's just most probable that price is gonna go up here, and that's where it's gonna be a 1 to 10 basically. And I also want to point out one thing about this trade that just happened. So why I went in, because in my opinion, this was a change in state of delivery. This candle here that closed 15 second. That's why I went in. And of course, you get really scared when you see a candle like this, when it just dumped after I entered. But that's when I'm always fast on my fingers, if you can call it that, and just enter more, because the thing is, I enter more because I get an average price, and even though I enter more, and even though price is not going up here, I enter more to get my average down, and I'm being very careful to see how price reacts immediately after we came down here. If we were to come down here and we would have slowly gone up, I would have been way more scared, and I would probably have gotten out of most of my position. Just so I'm not heavily sized, right? I would have gotten out of most of the position. Here I would take another long. I would scalp into my position because I like this accumulation. We're holding above this. I would try another long here. Right there. I'll stop somewhere here. I anticipate a quick reaction up now. Look at this. So as I said, I average down my position here. If I see a strong reaction up, I keep my position, I hold it. But if I see that we're just slowly coming up again, then I'm scaling out. And even worse, of course, if we were to come down even further, just flush, then I would be in a pretty bad situation. But that's why I have my general or my high time frame analysis as well, because I'm not coming up with this analysis of my ass or from the 15-second chart or 1 minute. I built a bias before I went into the 15-second or 1 minute or 30-second chart, as I just explained earlier. Yesterday, 4-hour Ferrari gap that reacted to 15-minute this Asian session, reacted again in this 15-minute session. We have to at least balance our price to maybe this 15-minute Ferrari gap that I'm targeting. And maybe even go further up. So that's my higher time frame analysis. Yeah, I would have gotten stopped out here. Actually, pretty stupid when we have a pretty nice rally gap here. Whatever. Yeah, I'm working on. So you have to. It's all about managing your position, and the same way that you're entering of analysis and entering of things that you recognize and that you think you have an edge on in the market. The same way you have to exit your positions and have the same mindset about that. When you see that price is not doing what you fully anticipate, or at least somewhat anticipate, then maybe it's time to start scaling out of the position. Yeah, this was a trade idea that apparently we get stopped out now. Doesn't matter because this is a scalp for me, and I would have made decent money. You see, entered here, would have entered somewhere here. My average would have been somewhere here, maybe even lower, because I would have went in with more size down here, lower here. And then we get a nice 7, 10, 15 points, I would say, which I think is really nice. If you were to go in with 2 contracts and then you go in with 3 more, so you have 5 contracts, $10 per point, $150 for 15 points. I would take that. Very volatile price now. I'm gonna keep this video going until market open, just to see how my idea is playing out, because we're gonna get a lot of volatility probably in the market open. Yeah, let's see. Thing is, right now price is accumulating indecisive, which I don't think is weird, because now we reacted off the 50-minute inverse on the Nasdaq, which we've already been reacting to on the S&P, and this is a pretty good SMT. I like that we have almost established ourselves above the 50% of the inverse on S&P, or on the ES. Sorry, and we just have tapped into the 50-minute inverse on Nasdaq. For me, it shows that we have a lot of more strength on ES, and I would like Nasdaq to follow that path. But right now, I can't see anything, and I also want to see what market open does. Very indecisive right now. We can remove this. Doesn't matter anymore. And what I could see is that we're coming down to this fair value gap here. Could be a nice long to take. Yep. You could have sniped this. This is really nice. I'm just gonna see if we get. I want to come inside the. I want price to come inside the 5-minute. Did we do that? Not really, but we did tap into the 3-minute and the 2-minute. But still, no, this is not an entry yet. Yeah, so here you could try to snipe right here underneath this that we just took, and then have a really tight stop, because the only thing you're anticipating is us to react from the fair value gap. And if we were to do that, then we would have done it as soon as we got into it. So this could be a nice entry as well. But I don't think I don't think I would never take this actually, because market opens about now, right? Anytime. And yeah, it's just too risky. Okay, so we get a dump to order block, reacting somewhat. ES is just dumping, coming into the fair value gap. Nasdaq continues to dump. Really, really volatile. Yeah, that's my process behind like how I look at the charts and etc. Yeah, interesting what market's gonna do now. We're in this fair value gap on the ES, so this could just be a stop hunt for the ones that have been long the pre-market. I actually think it is, yeah. ES is really weak. whatever. This is it for this stream. See you guys.